It's frustrating, but to know that I'm making the blocks for the linebackers, you know, just let them get the glory. We'll do the trench work.
I remember one play in particular. You fought through they 2 times you up on the line, then you fought through in the back, tried to pick you up. You got by him, and just before you got to Austin, he did get the ball off, but it was a bad play, a bad pass. Does that make you feel good when, even though you don't get the mention, you know you made the good play?
Yeah, any time to get through. When we're running 3 defensive linemen against 5, 6, even 7 offensive people, to get through like that, it really makes you feel good. It makes you just go that much harder every time.
What about your own play? Would you describe yourself primarily as a good man against the run or a good man against the pass?
I like both. I would love to get in on the pass. I like the pass because that's when I get my chance to be seen. But if I can get the run every time, then that's fine. I like both.
The defenseman lineman's glory, I guess, would be to block a pass and have it go up in the air and come back down so we can catch it. Have you ever made the big INT?
Not yet. I'm hoping. You
have such a strong club. Do you really change your style of play for any particular opponent, or you just throw it out and say, hey, this is what we do, you try to stop us?
Yeah, essentially, we don't change drastically at all. We may change slightly in positions on the line. Otherwise we're strong. We say we're doing it every time. Just run it by us if you can.
Looking at the Axemen, versatility is the key to their success. Offensively, they have the Raging Bull, 235-pound fullback Larry Priestnall to handle the inside running, and Quentin Snoopy Tynes goes outside with the best of them. Joey Joyce can come off the bench and perform to CIU Player of the Week standards as he did earlier this season. The offense revolves around quarterback Steve Repick, a Heck Creighton nominee who is a tough ball player capable of picking up those yards himself on the ground with Acadia's Veer offense, and he has players such as Donnie Clough, Hubert Walsh, and Brian Frazier to toss to should the ground game stall. Defensively, the line is anchored by tough defensive end Chris Rora. The linebacking core centers around all-Canadian candidate Stuart McLean, and the backs include Tom Johnson, who picked off 6 passes in the AUAA semifinal and final. Whether offensively or defensively, the Axemen can match up with anybody. And they've got the top scorer in the country, place kicker Jim Dorenzo, who can hit from midfield in, and that's the Acadia Axemen. Final for the Acadia Axemen over the Queens Golden Gales, but the game wasn't that close. Larry Priestnall, the Raging Bull, scored 3 times on dashes of 3, 4, and 10 yards to lead the Axemen attack. The 235-pound fullback gained 220 yards rushing on the day and took the Don Looney Trophy as the most valuable player in the game. He gave the credit to the offensive line, who controlled and moved the Golden Gales' defensive line all afternoon.
The whole offensive line is great. Not the left side, the whole side's great. They're just a super job,
Pretty well follow the game plan, I take it.
Yeah, it's exactly what we did. We planned on running inside, and that's where we basically ended up running.
Rookie running back Quentin Snoopy Tynes also scored, he on a 6-yard dash. Quarterback Steve Repick added another major on a 1-yard keeper. Jim Dorenzo added the converts, as well as a 37-yard field goal and a pair of singles. His strong leg did a lot in keeping the Queens offense deep in their own end to start their offensive series. Both Queens scores came late in the 4th quarter, Larry Moore running one in from 2 yards out, and Jim Pendergast on a 43-yard pass play from Bob Wright. So the Acadia Axemen are the 1981 Atlantic Bowl champs, downing the Queens Golden Gales 40-14.